Okay, so let's look at this one now. Now this number pattern is going down. It's getting less. 12, 5, negative 2, negative 9. So obviously if the values are getting less, I'm subtracting. I'm not adding something, I'm subtracting something. So the first thing you do is you try to figure out what am I subtracting. Looks like it's 7. 12 minus 7 is 5. Minus 7 is negative 2. Minus 7 is negative 9. So I can say if term 1 is 12, okay, and term 2 is 5, and term 3 is negative 2. Normally I can look at the first 3 and then already see what's going on, okay? So now you got to think carefully, okay? Because I'm multiplying by negative 7 every time. Multiply by negative 7. That's how you start. Negative 7 times 1. Negative 7 times 2, because it's term 2. Negative 7 times 3 for term 3. I have to start by taking the difference and multiply it by the term number. Because every time I add another 7, minus another 7, minus another 7. Okay? That's why we start like that. And then you ask yourself, now you got to focus. Negative 7 times 1 is negative 7. What must I add to negative 7 to get to 12? Think about that. I've got negative 7 plus 1 gives you 12. So it's going to be plus 19. How you can know that is because when I take the negative 7 to this side, it becomes plus 7. So 12 plus 7 is 19. Which means I need to add 19 to get to 12. Negative 7 times 2 is negative 14. And then again you add 19. So negative 14, if you take it over, it's 5 plus 14 is 19. So it means I can see I need to add 19 every time. Okay? So the rule is to find Pn, I can say it's negative 7n plus 19. Okay? Negative 7n plus 19. So if I say now term 3 is negative 7 times 3 plus 19. Term 2 is negative 7 times 2 plus 19. That's my general rule. That's what works. Every time it works. Then, if I now say what is my 20th term, T20 would be negative 7 times 20 plus 19. Okay? Every time to get the next term, whatever term I want, I take the general term, whatever the number is of the term I want, I put that in the place of n. So this general term, the nth term, is very important. This helps you to find any term. So the idea is to figure out how do I get this so that I can find the 20th term or the 40th term or the 50th term or the 100th term. So now you can check negative 7 times 20, negative 140, and then plus 19. So it's negative 121 for the 20th term. Okay. So now, if the question says which term, okay, that is how you find negative 121, okay, the 20th term. If the question said which term is equal to negative 121, which term is equal to negative 121, then you put the negative 7n plus 19 equal to the answer that you want to get. That you can figure out which term, the number of the term, which term would be equal to negative 121. So if I take the 19 over, it's negative 19. So you get negative 140 is equal to 7n. And then if I divide by 7, n would be, negative 7. I get n is equal to 20. So that means I can see both ways that the 20th term will be equal to negative 121. Okay, and that's the idea of number patterns. You want to predict what's coming next. And not just the 5th term or the 6th term. You want to know how to find the 20th term or the 100th term or the 1000th term. That's why we want the number patterns as a general rule, that we can figure out how to find the number of any pattern. The 20th pattern, the 20th term of the pattern, the 50th term, and any other one. Okay.